250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to your ass like no other. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I have another bomb news segment for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit the like button, that subscribe button, that share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping. And if you would like to support the channel, support the culture, support the movement, Cash App, $ Michael, capital U, capital S. Once again, Cash App, $ Michael US. My boy Luka Doncic got his ass kicked out of Dallas. He didn't see it coming. LeBron didn't see it coming. Nobody's seen it coming. And the entire sports world isn't up in arms. It's going crazy. Luka Doncic is the face, was the face of the Dallas Mavericks professional NBA team, and I'm out here, Dallas. Shout out mother effing Dallas. His face is everywhere. His face is everywhere out here. Why did they give him the boot? Why did they trade Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis? Dallas will get Anthony Davis. Lakers will get Luka. Well, let's see what's going on. Let's see why the Dallas Mavericks owners kicked Luka all in his ass. Let's see. This is according to USAtoday.com. Why did the Mavericks trade Luka Doncic? That's what I want to know. What we know about the blockbuster trade, article written by James H. Williams and Jeff Zilgett. Let's see. With the trade deadline approaching, the Dallas Mavericks rattled the basketball world with the decision to feature Luka Doncic in a trade that involved the Los Angeles Lakers and the Utah Jazz on Saturday night. The Mavericks' decision to move on from Doncic, a 25-year-old guard, was met with confusion from the vocal portion of the fan base. Yeah, everybody confused. He's the face of freaking Mavericks. In the hours following the trade, Mavericks general manager Nico Harrison and head coach Jason Kidd met with the media to talk about the trade. He fits right along with our time frame to win now and win in the future, Harrison said about the trade that added 31-year-old forward Anthony Davis to the roster. So they're talking about Jason Kidd and the owner Nico Harrison is saying that Anthony Davis would be a good fit. The future to me is 3 to 4 years from now. The future 10 years from now, they'll probably bury me and Jason Kidd by then, or we'll bury ourselves. Harrison also credited Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka for his role in helping keep the trade discussions under wraps for several weeks. That means he kept his goddamn mouth shut. The general manager for the Lakers is Rob Pelinka, and Rob Pelinka understood how we are in a chatty patty era right now. Everybody on social media like myself, everybody got a podcast, everybody got a voice, and he said, I ain't trying to see, every podcast, every media outlet is a little fire, and every time you talk, that's some wood, right? So Rob Pelinka said, I'm not going to add any wood to these goddamn fires out here. I'm going to keep my goddamn mouth shut about this trade. Trades don't happen at the smallest level without stuff getting out, and Rob and I were able to have really intense conversations over the course of 3 or 4 weeks. Damn. Let's see. Harrison confirmed during the press conference that Kidd was not made aware of the trade until after it was finalized. But let's see the real reason why he got traded. He said LeBron didn't know. And I want to touch on that too, because I think LeBron's power is fading. But let's see how much money Luka lost. Doncic was eligible for a 5-year, $345 million Supermax contract extension this summer with the Mavericks, and there is belief around the league that Dallas did not want to commit that kind of money to the NBA, to the All-NBA guard. Of course, they didn't want to give up their money because they cheat. A Supermax deal pays a player a max of 35% of the salary cap. However, since Doncic was traded and no longer with the team that drafted him, he is not eligible for the Supermax contract with the Lakers. So they messed up his money. ESPN NBA Front office insider Bobby Marks spelled out Doncic's contract options with the Lakers. He could become a free agent in the summer of 2026, and his most lucrative financial options is signing a 3-year, $165 million extension this summer, then getting a new deal starting in 2028 to 2029 that is for 5 years and worth nearly $420 million. So let's add to this. What he's saying is he can sign with the Lakers, become a free agent, re-sign with the Lakers for 165, and then when that contract is up in 2029, he can sign up for another 5 years. So altogether, this is a 8 to 9 year deal. The first 3 years is 165, and the last 5 years is 420. So let's add this up. 165 million for the first 3 years, 420 for the last 5 years. For the next 5 years, that's 8. $585 million he can still make. He's only 25. The nigga is only 25. Luka Doncic is young. Luka is still a baby. Luka is still a baby. Damn. Let me see. So that's the meat and potatoes of it. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones News TV channel commentary? Well, of course you. That's why your ass is here. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all here because I'm going to bring it real. First point. Luka, if you listen to your boy, this is not a loss. I want you to understand this is not a loss. Financially, it's not a loss. I don't think I got so much to unpack. First point is not a loss. Because if he's able to do this, $163 million. $165 million. And then he's still young. He will only be 28. He's still in his prime. He's only 28 in 3 years. So that's $165 million. Luka, with that type of money, you set for life off your first deal. You can retire, right? He still wants to play for another 5 years. So he will only be 28 and 5. He will only be 33. And he can make another $420 million. That sounds good to me. All you got to do is stay healthy. And a word around the street is that Luka doesn't take his conditioning serious and he's injury prone. So the first point is not a loss financially. Second point, his conditioning. The word is on the street that he's always injured and they don't want to pay somebody that kind of money. Right? And Luka said, I want all my money. What's Luka's average? I think they got this average right here. I think Luka averaged 34. Let's see. But they say his conditioning is out of control. He's fat. He's heavy. So he's averaging 28.6 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 8.3 assists. This is an average over 422 regular season games. And he's been to the finals, right? Let's see. Been to the finals last year. He went to the finals last year. Luka is the man. So during the NBA finals, he averaged 29.2 points. 29. This dude is a superstar, right? So they say his conditioning. Well, I would like to be fair. I don't give a damn how healthy you eat. I don't give a damn what you do. I don't give a damn how many trainers you have. You're going to get injured if look at Kobe Bryant. We got to stop comparing everybody to LeBron. This is a very, very intense sport. This sport requires a lot of jumping, a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot of spinning. You're going to get injured. It's just part of the game. The thing is, what can you do to minimize the injuries? But they're saying he's having a lot of injuries. I'm going to back Luka up. I'm going to back Luka. I want y'all to be very clear what I'm saying. Luka is going to get injured because he is the star, because he's putting up phenomenal numbers. You know why? Because he's playing the most minutes. He's the starter. Luka gets always injured because he's doing all the running, all the jumping, all the rebounding. Listen to what I'm saying. Because he's putting his body through so much, even during the game, how can you not expect him to get injured. This is like a car. If you constantly drive a car, you're going to need maintenance. I don't give a damn if a car, a machine, a human being is going to need maintenance. It's going to get worn out. So I think, me personally, I don't think it has nothing to do with injury because he's going to fill the seats. Luka's going to fill the seats. Now, could he improve? Is there techniques? Now, if Luka is doing things that are making him more injury prone, that's a different story. Now, like I said, I'll be fair to the NBA. If Luka's not eating right, if Luka is not doing the small things, to keep his weight down, because the more weight when you're running the jump is going to slow you down. But Bones, I don't know what you can do about Bones. If he's doing things as far as conditioning, can he get up and down the court? Well, when you're putting up 30 points, I think he can get up and down the court just fine. And if he's getting tired, what the hell is the bench players for? Notice how the NBA want to run you into the ground, and then when they want to be cheap, they kick you out. That's exactly what happened. They used Luka. They ran him to the ground. You need to condition. You need to do this. You need to do that. Push him. And then when it came to a point, he became a mega star. Oh, now we got to pay him. Luka showed up. My point that I'm making, Luka showed up. Doesn't matter about his conditioning. He's filling seats. His numbers are phenomenal. What more do you want? They worry about the future. They don't think his body is going to last. Well, how long do you think? They said the average NBA player is 4 to 6 years. The way he's playing, looks like he's going to double. He's already beating the average right now. So I'm trying to figure out, if you're constantly using this player, how can you expect him not to get injured? Not everybody. LeBron is rare. Kobe got injured. I don't think Michael Jordan had too many injuries, but Michael Jordan had a few injuries. But when you're playing somebody that hard, when a player is averaging 28 points, that means some games he's lower than 28, some games he's higher. So a lot of his games are in the 30s, high 30s. Some nights you have an off night. The man is balling, though. You're constantly using him. Third point. So the first point is not a loss financially. Second point, his conditioning. Third point, Dallas didn't want to pay. 4th point, LeBron. LeBron is at the end. And so when they said LeBron didn't know. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I think LeBron did know, but I don't know. I think LeBron knew, because LeBron knows everything. They have to check with him. I don't know how this man still has this much power and he hasn't won anything. I don't understand how LeBron is still the guy, still the face of the NBA, and he hasn't won anything. I think his power, if this is true, his power has is diminishing quite rapidly right now. His power is diminishing rapidly. So look, if this is true, LeBron doesn't know. Like I said, LeBron finna get up out of here. So they gonna need some new blood, and Luka will be the face of the Lakers. So it's gonna be interesting, be very interesting. Now, Luka said he wanted to pull a Dallas Mavericks. They move different. Of course, Luka won his money, but he really loves that. Dallas is a beautiful city, y'all. It's growing. There's so much to do. So many beautiful women. Real estate. We don't pay taxes here. Is it not? He's going to California when he's going to get taxed to death. Yeah, he's going to be making a lot of money. Now Luka will be taxed to death. As an employee of the NBA, he will have to pay a large amount of money versus in comparison to Texas, where he doesn't pay taxes because he is an employee of the NBA. Think about that. And if you're an NBA owner, you have a lot of people headquartered in, in Dallas. You're saving a lot of money too. It's just Dallas they just got it right. They got it right. So, but his love for Dallas, I think that's hurts him the most. Me personally, I think him leaving his fans. This is where it all started. He spent half a decade here. Luka has spent half a decade here, so I think that hurt him more. Then I think the second thing that hurt him, of course, is his money. But leaving Dallas, I think this is I think he's gonna be all right. Everybody's rooting for Luka. We're gonna wish him well. This part of it's a slimy game, y'all. It's slimy. LeBron losing his power. Dallas Mavericks don't want to pay Luka. They use the man up. They wore him out just like they do the running backs. They push these running backs, run these running backs into the ground, run them into the mud. And then when they want their money, oh, well, we don't know if your body is going to hold up for the next 4 or 5 years. But goddamn, I had to show you what I was made of. The last 4 years, I'm proving myself. And now that I've proven myself and I'm all banged up, you don't want to pay me now? Because you scared that I won't have the ability to play the next 4 years? But the only reason this is even a consideration, because y'all done drug me through the mud, putting up all these numbers. I'm putting up all these numbers, 1,000-yard seasons. It's crazy. Sports is crazy, y'all. But y'all flip my comments. Those of you who have been rocking with me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. 250 capital G News. I'm gone.